Like, if we're gonna go into, we have a little inside joke. Red and black. Always bet on black. You know, Sarah's the redhead. You know, I'm the bald guy, of course. You know, that's what it's all about. Bet on, you know. So anytime we have an argument, you know, it's like a roulette wheel. So we came up with this thing where I'm planning on making this like into a whole thing in the future. Like, I want it to evolve into something, but for now, I'm just keeping it simple. I just got a couple topics that I've thrown on this roulette with this digital wheel, and we're just gonna spin the wheel real quick and just give our quick little thoughts.
There you go.
Chris knows what he's doing every now and then. Every now and then, it's upside. And I'm sorry, guys, it is upside down. So it lands on number 4, black. I guess that's me. Henry Cavill seen on the set of The Flash. Do you believe it? On the
set?
They're saying that Henry Cavill has been seen on the set of The Flash for the Flash movie. That he will be in the Flash movie.
Well, I mean, it's the same universe, so I mean, that's not. I don't think that's anything outrageous. I believe it.
You believe? I've heard two things.
Sure.
There's supposed to be a guy on set that's been leaking all this inside footage. They've shown what the Flash's new suit is going to look like. I heard that Ben Affleck is coming in to do his lines next month, and the same guy that leaked the Flash's new suit says he saw Henry Cavill out there. Then I saw an article that says that no, Henry Cavill is not going to be in the Flash movie. That is a rumor. He was not there. This guy is lying. And now I don't know what to believe because he seems to have been on set. He's gotten these pictures that have been proven to be, you know, on set leaked pictures. So he says he saw Henry Cavill. Could Henry have just been there just to mess with her head, but say, hey, give his friend a high five. I'm actually on my way to Marvel to go talk to them about something. I was just stopping by to be nice. I don't know.
Yeah. See, number one, I don't believe it was leaked because have you ever seen some of those NDAs that they have to sign, even the extras and the nobodies on set? There's no way they're leaking anything. And if something does get leaked, somebody's
your career
is going in the fire. You know?
I am super excited for this movie, and I can't wait to see it.
It looks like it's going to be good.
I mean, with all these leaked photos and stuff that are coming out, it looks like something crazy is about to happen. So, all right, I removed it real quick. I removed it from the wheel so it won't come up again.
Look at you.
Trying to multitask real quick. Next topic. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry it's upside down, guys. But that lands on 2. Lucy Liu spoke out about the time she stood up for herself against Bill Murray during the Charlie's Angels thing.
Yeah. So A, I'm sorry she felt like she needed to do that, and B, you know, what did he say?
I didn't look up. See, I only made this a headlines wheel, so I didn't look.
I tried to find what exactly he said, and you know, hopefully, maybe somebody else found it, but I couldn't find exactly what he said. But just from her description of what he said and not hearing his side of the story in any way, I don't blame her. Like, she said that it was just some really not nice stuff pointed specifically in her direction, and she just stood up for herself, and you know, good for her. If that's, you know, not hearing his side or having any witnesses, just from the little bit that I read about it,
he's probably, you know, I would imagine he's going to probably stay quiet about it. You know, he's got Ghostbusters about to come out. He was so he's probably just going to, since it's not really media is not really covering it as much as they cover other things when people speak out about stuff like this for some reason. So if as long as it stays like where the level that it's at now, he's probably not going to say anything about this.
There we go.
All right. Well, you use your superpowers, use your mind powers, and spin the wheel. There you go.
All right.
Rhianna is now a billionaire.
Good for her.
Wow. I cannot believe how many
billionaires right here. Come on.
What is going on with the world? They're like, first people, so being a billionaire was one of the hardest things, and now everybody, this is crazy. Everybody's becoming a billionaire now. I am jealous.
Have you tried her? Not you particularly, but if anybody's out here tried her makeup, amazeballs. Like, wow. Okay,
I want to
she
be a
has
billionaire.
like, for me, I'm gonna tell, like, this is white girl struggle. I'm talking about pasty ass white girl struggle. I can't get makeup to match my skin because I'm basically like a sheet of paper. So everything is just a little too golden or tan. And so she has colors that I can use, and it's amazing.
Forbes.
And I'm not the palest shade, and it's not some weird chalky business. It looks good.
Fenty's
So thank you,
fortune.
Rhianna.
Rihanna is now officially a billionaire. Real quick, I'm gonna how the singer became the richest female musician on the planet. Hint: it wasn't from performing. This is crazy. I thought that I know Beyonce and Jay-Z are billionaires. I know combined, but she did it in less time and not even through music. Then she beat Beyonce. When let's see, Fenty, known to the world as Fenty. Oh, that's her real name. Oh, Robin Fenty. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Known to the world as Rihanna, launched Fenty Beauty in 2017. She sought to create a cosmetic company that made women everywhere feel included. A perhaps unintended consequence, the beauty line has helped her enter one of the world's most exclusive ranks, billionaire.
It's really good stuff. Like I am not kidding. And it's not crazy expensive either. We're not seeing it, in a movie. We're not necessarily knowing that our favorite artists are still making great and worthy music.
Yeah.
So that's the hard part. Like we live in a consumeristic society, and those big machines have been feeding us this gunk for ever.
Big oil. We're not getting solar power anytime soon. Big oil. Yeah. they got their thumb on the scale. But
random fact, big oil, a petroleum product, Cool Whip. It's made out of oil. It's a byproduct of the fuel process is creating petroleum. So your gasoline, that crude oil, a byproduct is petroleum, gasoline, and that petroleum, they use that as a food product, and they make Cool Whip out of it. They put it in like that cheese product. It's Vaseline, it's all that stuff, and we're just eating it. Didn't know that, did you?
Well, not
that could
anymore.
have been on the wheel. That could have been on the wheel.
I would have lost that bet. Like, how you gonna ruin Cool Whip? You know what? No, I'm moving on. You just ruined Cool Whip. Yeah, you just ruined Cool Whip.
Product.
Cool Whip.
It's a food product.
And it's pronounced Cool Whip. You got to put emphasis on the H. Cool Whip.
It's frozen.
No?
You can eat Cool Whip still?
Cool Whip. Cool Whip. That's how I would pronounce it. All right. We'll spin it down real quick. It's and again, sorry that it's upside down, guys. Jungle Cruise chugs to only $29+ million worldwide. Wah, wah. Not such a good, debut for that. Did you have any interest in theaters? Yeah, it went to the theaters and on Disney Plus.
So does that number count the Premiere Plus?
I don't even know. It's just a $200 million movie that only made like 20-something million dollars.
The commercial looked great. Like when it comes out on Disney where I don't have to pay extra for it, I'm gonna watch it.
I don't think it was marketed. I don't know. It didn't appeal.
No, my son saw it and saw The Rock in it, and he was like, "Oh, a new Jumanji," because he was dressed the same.
Maybe that's what they were going for. Maybe they were hoping that people would kind of get a Jumanji feel out of it, the way they marketed it.
It looked very Jumanji-ish, to be honest.
It didn't have any interest in the. It's not like every movie that The Rock has done has always been big blockbusters, but he has been known as he's been called franchise Viagra, and and since then this is the first time he's launched a new potential franchise that the failure to perform was a little stronger than that.
Well, he's done several movies along this line, like Jumanji, we talked about that one, and then like the Escape from Witch Mountain remake. Wasn't that one of them? He did?
Yeah.
That was a while ago. And
Journey to the Center of the Earth, where he replaced Brandon Fraser. To
rent a movie that's still in theaters or just got out of theaters,
like
$30.
Yeah.
Even on Amazon Prime. I'm not talking Disney Premiere Plus, and I have 24 hours to watch it. I'm like, I could just wait a couple of weeks and then just buy the movie, which is going to end up being $30 anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's just crazy. It didn't. Why is it costing that much now?
It's like because I know in a regular circumstance when it's an old movie, it's like what Amazon will charge like $3.99, but that's for an old movie. But you're right, when it's brand new, if it's one of those. If it's a movie that would be considered a direct to video kind of a movie, even those would still be like $19.99. But now with the membership and the power of the word Disney behind it, where did they come from $19.99? Even that kind of made more sense.
For 24 hours, $20.
It went from to 39. What is it now? It's like $29.99. Yeah, where did that extra $10 come from?
Yeah, the Premiere Plus is $29.99.
Yeah, it used to be.
Like if I go to Prime and I want to do a movie that just finished rolling in theaters, I've seen some of them that were $50 for 24 hours, and I'm like, who in the crack addict hell is going to do that? I'm not going to spend $50 for a movie that I'm not going to get to watch forever.
These movies used to premiere before this whole Premiere Access thing was even a thing on top of the monthly membership. They used to be around $19.99. But now with the power of the word Disney Plus behind it and HBO Max and whatever behind it, where did they get this extra $10 from? I mean, you're already getting my monthly membership fee. If anything, the Premiere Access price should have went down, but like you said, I'll wait the extra 3-4 months because I'm not. Some of these movies, if I really want to see it, if it's not a family movie, if it's something that I as an adult want to see, my kids might not be interested in, I'll just go watch it in the movie theater because I'll just pay a $10-12 ticket for myself, and that's it.
Yeah. And there's a theater near me. I can pay $6.99.
Right around the corner.
Nice movies. Theater sucks, but I could still see the movie.
These floors are sticky, but I only paid $6. I'm not gonna ask why that floor is sticky. All right, moving on.
Show up in a rain suit, so that way you could just peel it off afterwards.
That sketchy guy at the back row is just
bring yourself a trash bag for your chair and just have a seat.
And just ignore that sketchy guy in the raincoat that's just sitting there.
See, you're thinking a different kind of sticky than I was.
Yeah, exactly. That's 100. That was 100% where my joke was going. You just fell for it. Okay, moving on.
Didn't. I wasn't that.
You wasn't catching what I was
mindset there.
Oh, because we are about to hit the hour real quick. I'll do this last one. Make this one the last one. Matt Damon clarifies the story that he shared about retiring his use of the F slur. Have you heard about this?
I have, and where he's from Boston, right?
The mean streets of Boston.
Mm-hmm. So this is no way a justification for the use of this word, but during his time period when he grew up there, they used that word all the time.
He got ahead of it on, because at the same time, when people are saying that they want people to be more accountability, what better example of it? He called himself out first. Which now means that because people were like, he shouldn't have said anything. Nobody was saying anything about it. Nothing leaked or anything. He should have just stopped saying it and just not say it. But how does he know that somebody didn't record him saying it one day or something like that? So if just in case, if I'm not saying that that's the only reason why this could be 100% genuine. This could be exactly what it is. But I feel like if a year from now, 2 years, 10 years from now, whatever, it doesn't matter. If any footage of him from the past ever comes up of him now of using that word back in the past, then we all now know that in August 2021, he called himself out first and said he would never use it again. Now, if he does use it again in the future, I don't think that would cover him.
Regardless, it doesn't excuse his use of it before now, but now he's saying that he understands that was wrong when he said it before, regardless of it being like a little microculture up in that Boston area kind of thing, for using it. But I mean,
don't slip up now, Matt. Don't.
He's saying, well, at least I think it's good for him that he's going, hey, I get how this is really not a great thing, and I'm not going to do it anymore.
Right.
And I appreciate my child for getting that mad at me. And he could be doing it because his daughter's not speaking to him until he some way writes this, you know, that kind of thing. So, I mean, good for her for standing up for herself if that's what happened. And, you know, good for him for going, you know what, I am wrong.
Right.
And, you know.
And I hope he keeps growing. Just like, it reminds me of James Gunn, how he was saying a lot of reckless things on Twitter, and then he got canceled. He got fired from Disney, then Disney hired him back. Because it was weird that he was fired to me in the first, because some of the things he said was crazy, but he checked himself years ago and hadn't said anything like that since he checked. He called himself out first, so I didn't understand why. I knew why, but I won't go into that whole, because we're running out of time.
People ran with the old stuff and forgot that he was.
I know we're running out of time. I'm pushing the line on now. So let me go real quick on that ready read. So guys, that's what. Thank you guys for and hopefully you guys, when you see this pre-recorded, maybe you guys give us some more ideas on how to handle this wheel, because I like the wheel. I want to do more with it, but I got to get better at it and promote it a lot faster.
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. I stay turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal.